Hey guys, you're welcome back again to my channel. Today let's prepare this delicious coconut milk pasta. So yummy. This delicious recipe is so yummy. I first of all parboil the pasta or macaroni in a boiling water. As you can see, parboil it in a clean boiling water and allow it to cook for a few minutes. Then I went on to prepare my sauce. I'll be using vegetable oil. I added vegetable oil. After some seconds, I added onion bulbs. You can add any quantity of onion bulbs and allowed it to fry for a couple of minutes. Then, of course, you need to stir gently and make sure everything combines together with the oil. And this is the coconut I'll be using. I use this grater to shred it, and then I blended it and made sure it's blended to shreds and to paste. This liquid is very important, so make sure you get all the coconut milk out by using your sieve or anything to just sieve out the coconut milk or water, and then you can dispose the chaff afterwards. And trust me guys, you can add more coconut milk if you have, but this quantity is actually enough for just this quantity of pasta. So after that, I sieved it out, and then this coconut milk was ready, as you can see. And make sure everything is clean so there will be no sand or dirt. Then I went on to continue stirring my onion bulb. At this point, as you can see, the onion has stir fried for a couple of minutes. Then I added my tomato paste. You can add the tomato paste or fresh tomato blend, any one of your choice or any one you have. But I added just these 2 tablespoons of tin tomato, Delicacies precisely, and I mixed thoroughly and combined together. While frying this, make sure it doesn't get burnt. Regardless, make sure everything is in order. Fry this tomato till there is no sour taste. As you can see, it's still quite raw, so I needed to fry it for further few minutes to make sure everything comes so well. And you can see this tomato, this Delicacies is so red, and it's really going to help in the colors because you need this recipe to be popping and yummy and attractive, apart from the fact it's delicious. So I'll be using these spices. This is curry powder, ginger, garlic, and some rosemary, thyme, and I'm also using 1 Maggi cube. So I added all this spice into the pot, just a little quantity. Each of them is 1 teaspoon. I said 1 teaspoon guys, not tablespoon. And I mixed thoroughly. So after mixing properly, I added just little drops of water so it doesn't get burnt. Like I said, you have to make sure this don't get burnt because you don't want another taste in your coconut milk pasta. I added just 1 cube of Maggi. Notice how I'm adding everything just 1 cube because I don't want this ingredients or spice to overshadow the taste of the coconut milk, which is the main ingredient. So as you can see, this tomato has fried for a couple of minutes, and at this point it's already dry. As you can see, it doesn't have the sour taste anymore. So I added just my 1 cube of Maggi. Like I showed you guys earlier, I'm using only 1 cube. It's very strong or hard, so I had to just mix it together with the hot mixture so it can melt gradually inside the pot. As you can see, I don't know why these Maggi cubes are becoming so strong and hard. Meanwhile, I added just 1, like I said. If you want to add more, then you should make sure your quantity of pasta is large. Don't just add too much Maggi in one small pasta. Then I added salt, just little quantity. As you can see, I added this pepper. This is the bell pepper, the red bell pepper, which is not quite spicy. And the other yellow one is the atarodo spicy scotch bonnet pepper. So you can add this according to your desire. If you like your food well spiced up or really spicy, you can add more atarodo. At this point, after mixing for a few seconds, I added this coconut milk. As you can see, I added this quantity of coconut milk, which is really important because this is just the highlight of this dish. I added it to combine with the mixture and make sure it's mixed thoroughly. Before I will go ahead to continue this process, which is adding pasta, I just mixed this together, made sure everything combined properly. As you can see, this coconut milk helped to loosen up this tomato paste I fried, and all the ingredients, everything, just loosen it up. But still, it's still the major taste in this pot. It's not like every other ingredient is overshadowing overtaking the taste of the coconut milk. So the more coconut milk you have, you can add more because it's very important. Then I went on to scoop this pasta into the pan. Guys, note that while cooking this recipe, you don't have to first of all parboil your pasta and leave it aside to get cold. No, you have to make sure you are parboiling it at the same time while your sauce is ready, because you want to add it while it's hot, and you don't have to cluster together. It doesn't have to cluster together or allow it to get cold one side. I added just 1 tablespoon of crayfish powder. As you can see, just 1 tablespoon. Like I said, this coconut milk, nothing has to overshadow or overtake the taste. So I mixed it properly, because this is the point I told you guys I have to add the pasta now. So I added the pasta because everything is now ready. After adding it, you can see that this pasta is well cooked, and at the same time it's not overcooked. Looking at the pot, you can see this coconut milk is still heating up together with the ingredients while I'm adding the pasta. You can turn off the heat at this point or reduce it. Anyways, anything you want to do at this point is not bad, but just make sure you parboil your pasta at the same time while you are cooking, and you add it in hot, and just mix properly. Make sure everything combined together and mix it thoroughly. As you can see, this pasta is just the macaroni type. You can use macaroni, fusilli, any type of pasta. I just mix properly, and now after mixing, you can see the color is really making sense. And you saw earlier I only added 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. So imagine you added more, then it should have really been more popping, but this was just okay for me. At this point, you can add vegetables of your choice. I love adding corn to my pasta, any pasta I make at all. I love adding baked corn. This is baked corn, the soft corn that is already cooked. I added it. And then this is spring onion. If you're already on my channel, you should know I don't cook anything without spring onion. Spring onion add its own delicious taste and flavor and aroma and everything. So I added just little quantity of spring onion and little quantity of baked corn. And yeah, like I said, if you add more ingredients or more vegetables, if you have, you can add like carrots and the rest. But yeah, I just didn't want anything to overtake that coconut taste. So I added this soy sauce, just little drop, as you can see, just little. Then I mixed properly. Guys, adding extra veggies is not bad, but don't forget the point. You don't have to add anything more than the coconut milk added, because that should be the major taste in this recipe. So I just mixed everything properly, and yeah, I also had to add green peas. The green peas, the frozen cooked peas, which is obviously cool because it doesn't have any taste. It's just veggies. It doesn't add any taste to food. It just adds its nutrients and color and everything. So yeah, if you notice, the ingredients I'm adding is just the neutral ingredients, not like any other. So after mixing thoroughly, as you can see, my pan is not burnt. Everything is in order, and the aromas, everything. If you're in my house at this point, guys, you will literally be hungry, because the aroma is just something else. And now I added the peas I told you earlier about. This is the baked frozen green peas. It's already soft or cooked, so as you can see, I can add it at any point and it will still be cool. So I mixed thoroughly and made sure everything combined well. At this point, guys, if you taste this, you can notice the coconut flavor, the coconut aroma, the coconut milk taste in the food, and it's so nice. This pasta is one of the best I've prepared so far. I know I've prepared a lot of pasta and cereals and grains, but this particular one is different. And if you haven't tried it yet, guys, you need to try this recipe. After everything, you can see now it's ready. So I added just few tablespoons of coconut milk, the extra coconut milk that was left at this stage. I just added it, just so it can also have that more of coconut taste and all of that. So I just mixed properly, and now it's ready. So yummy. I added this goat's meat I prepared earlier. This is goat's meat I prepared earlier with some stew, so I just added it at this point. As you can see, while I was cooking this recipe, I didn't add any meat stock or fish stock. I only cooked it without any of that, so I had to add this goat meat I already prepared earlier as the protein, and I mixed everything to combine properly, and it all went in because I didn't want anything to overshadow, overtake the coconut taste like I said earlier. Now I can dish it out and enjoy. Looking at it, you can already tell how delicious this is. I don't even need to explain further to you guys. So like I said, if you're not on our Instagram page, you can also check us out there. We post some short recipes and also on YouTube Shorts. Check out our YouTube Shorts videos and also our Instagram Reels and our Facebook Reels. We are on all social media platforms, including TikTok. Find us on all social media platforms for more short, different recipes that are not here. And for more detailed, lengthy videos, you can check us out on YouTube. So at this point, I turned off the heat and the gas was already off. So the recipe is ready, or the pasta is ready. Everything is so nice and yummy. And yeah, it's time to dish it out and taste, enjoy with your family, your loved ones. And one thing about this recipe, guys, it's not expensive. This is one of the cheapest recipe I've ever tried. It's not expensive, you know, just one pasta, everything in moderate quantity. Everything is so cheap and affordable out there in the market. No matter your region or your country, that's your location, you're going to find everything I used in this recipe. You're going to find it in the stores, the marketplace, or anywhere you live. And like I said, it's not expensive. So of course I had to taste my food because I was already hungry. Everything was just entering my nose and it was so yummy. When I had a spoon, I couldn't even continue recording after I just tasted this because it was so delicious and I wanted more. The deliciousness was just too much. Well, thank you so much for watching this video with me, guys. Thank you for always supporting me, and if you've not subscribed yet, please kindly subscribe, thumbs up to this video, and comment down below what you think. Bye.
Subscribe.